We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV today. I'm Susan Leonardson.
I'm Ben Moot.
And we're in our, well, I'm in my office. Ben is at a different location, which we'll get to in a little bit. But welcome. If you are joining us, let us know in the comments. Say hello, say hashtag live or replay if you'd like to. And make sure that you're signed up for the texts for Funnel Hacker TV. It's down here at the bottom. You can text 208-231-3797 and just send FHTV to that number, and you'll get signed up. You'll get notifications right before we go live, and it's going to be awesome stuff coming up. So we have a lot to cover today. Right?
Yes, we do. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot. But before we go into that, I don't know, was it 2 weeks ago, Ben, where you got to do a little bit of an intro of yourself, and then some time has passed and I haven't been able to do that for me. So we're going to do that. We're going to take a minute. I'm just going to introduce who I am. And so you know a little bit who I am, and you're like, who is this girl that just randomly showed up and started doing videos with Ben? Well, okay, so I've been a funnel hacker for over 4 years. It's been awesome. And just kind of going through the motions, figuring out what do I want my business to look like. So I've been in the trenches, and I still am very in the trenches with a lot of you of figuring out what are we doing. But one of the things that I wanted to kind of share with you all in this moment of introducing myself is through all of it, taking action and moving forward has been my friend in all of it. I don't really know what my next step is, but I think this sounds pretty cool, so I'm going to do that. And then I find out, well, it doesn't really fit with what I want my business to look like. So then I make a pivot, but then I try something else. I'm like, oh, that was okay. There was some not great things about that choice. Learn, move on, pivot. And I think that's the big thing that I would love for you to take away through my journey. The very vague journey I'm sharing with you right now is just move forward, keep moving. I had one of you in the community actually sent me a message this morning of hey, I saw, this is another open loop. I saw a post about you in the ClickFunnels group. And that's one of my goals. Can you tell me how you got that? And I'm same advice. Well, share a lot of value, keep moving forward, build funnels like crazy, do it for free for a little bit if you have to, keep moving. And so that's what I did. That's what I did on my journey. That's what I started a year ago or 4 years ago. And now I have an agency. I have a business partner. We have a whole team. We have a community. And now I'm co-host with Ben on Funnel Hacker TV. And that's just kind of what led me here, is I just kept showing up. And yeah.
If I can jump in really quick, guys, so a couple years back, Funnel Hacking Live, I was doing live recaps once upon a time, and Russell apparently would watch those at night. And I didn't do them this last Funnel Hacking Live because I was behind the scenes helping out. And so he was like, oh, I missed that. So we went to Mastermind in Paradise, and guess who he heard every single night? He heard Susan. And he was like, I love her. This is wonderful. This is just fulfilling, and it's helpful. So go give, be loud. Don't be afraid to be you. And you discover you along the path. This is not something you just learn. So Susan, I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you. I'm not alone.
Thank you. Okay. All right. We have something kind of cool that we're introducing for the first time today that I think is going to be a really good addition. And so we'd love to know your feedback by the end of this episode, what you guys think about it. Is it time to show that?
I think it's time. Let's go ahead and show it.
So we were thinking okay, how can we make this more, easier on us, first of all, to keep track of where we're at and our things that we want to say. And also there's this thing called wayfinding. If you've never heard of it, it's very key in any type of thing that you're doing of making sure your people, your audience know where they're at in the journey. You guys are on this journey with us. Every time we go live, you're on this journey with us. So we have this at the bottom now. These are kind of like our segments, and we're gonna go down the line. By the time we get to the end, you know that we're wrapping up. So this is me.
I think
this is you. Okay,
yeah,
this is
me.
you.
Okay, so water cooler moment. This is where things that are happening at ClickFunnels. Like if you could be with us at ClickFunnels HQ, you could be sitting by the water cooler and just talk about stuff that's going on. That's what this segment is. And like, once again, tell us everything that you want this to be. So like if you have a segment idea that you would rather see, let us know. If you have something you would like to see in here, if you have a community post that you really like, if you want, you let us know in the comments. We're watching you. Just as a note, let's see. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Rashonda, nice to see you. Anne, let's see. Mambini, Patricia. Okay, cool. All right, just want you guys to know to see you. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and that's Eastern time. And I drove for 3 hours. I got lost trying to find out where I'm going until I found ClickFunnels in Canton, Georgia. So we have an office over here in Canton, and I got to come in. I got to be able to walk through it. And I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It's my first time being here. We got 2 comic clubs all over the wall. It's very similar, but you've got a ping pong table. You've got just so many comfortable places. And it's a place for all the devs to meet. So all the devs come here for the hackathons. So you've got a small group of people that are here traditionally, normally, they're working out and making everything happen. Then you have all the devs when they have a funnel hackathon come in, and every seat is taken. Like even these stairs on the side where you've got literal value ladder, all the seats are taken. Everybody's sitting down. Everyone's busy. We've got the refreshments area. We've got faces everywhere. You're going to notice there's Danny Walsh's face. Like they have all the user spotlights running all the time. And then it's a really comfortable place. So Russell came in. I came in because Russell's coming in, and I wanted to be able to grab this for you guys. So Russell came into the office. He hung out with Todd, and they started just chatting. This is right when they met. So they're talking like, oh my gosh, this is where we're going. This is what our priorities are. And they went and had a meeting thereafter. And it was so cool to be able to be here and be able to just hang out. It's a different feel than Boise HQ. So if you guys have not seen the behind the scenes yet, there's Russell and Todd saying bye. If you guys have not seen Boise HQ yet, we'll go ahead and make sure that we get to do a behind the scenes on that. But I wanted to show you Canton because it's my first time. No, it's really, really cool. I have no idea when I'm going to get home, but it's going to be a ridiculous drive because I have to drive through Atlanta to get back home. But overall, sitting here, I was able, Todd pulled me aside and goes, I want to show you something with AI. Russell's like, do you want to see something with secrets of success? Do you want to? And it's literally just the being there and being pulled into these different things. That's really, really, really cool. Susan has that opportunity. I have that opportunity. And it's a really unique experience, but there's movement happening. There are things happening. A lot of us are going, Russell hasn't done a pulse recently or da-da-da-da-da. I'll tell you what, the pulse list of things to talk about is growing. There are things that are being pushed out and things that are out. It's literally just finding the time to be able to grab him and pull him into a pulse. So there is so much happening, my friends, and that is what's happening next to the water cooler.
That's so exciting. Yeah, I'm a little jealous that you're there, but that's okay.
We'll have to all come
There's
out.
a lot that happens here too.
Yes, you're gonna be hanging out in Boise, and I won't be there. So.
Oh yeah. So, okay. All right. That's the water cooler. We're going to move. We're going to switch to community. So what we love doing is highlighting some of you guys that are in the community. And so this first person that we want to highlight is, and I'm so sorry if I say your name wrong, Afreen Monsoor. And then, so, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I got a little lost in the video. So this is Afreen's post in the group. She's constantly in there dropping value of check out how you can make your page better if you just do these few things. One of the cool things though, at the very end there, if you our next video, Afreen has been listed as one of the new ClickFunnels ambassadors along with myself and 4 other people, I believe. And Ben's going to tell us a little bit more about why this ambassadors program exists now. But I'll just say, like, this was kind of a surprise to me. This post was posted yesterday, and I'm like, why am I tagged on a ClickFunnels post? And I go, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm also interested in knowing more about this program, Ben.
All right. So what is this exactly? We just called out a whole bunch of you and said, you were amazing. Danny Walsh is in the know. So here's the deal, guys. You guys remember we brought Danny Walsh on to FunnelHackerTV like last week and or the week before, somewhere around that. Danny was on. And we talked a lot about the community and what we wanted to do with the community. We hinted at a couple of things. Well, Danny has been working with ClickFunnels team. He came towards us with pages of plans and ideas. After having done community successfully in his own business, he came back to ClickFunnels, and it was weird. Like, have you seen all the DMs? You guys seen all these DMs that are just being thrown around at ClickFunnels? Guess what? We ain't gonna do that anymore, okay? We all agree hereby, raise our hand, cross our heart, all the jazz. We shall not do it, okay? We're not sliding into people's DMs. We are providing value in post. There are things that need to happen inside of the community to make it better, all right? And really quick, I just wanted to highlight, Danny actually goes into this in a quick video. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and pull that up.
We've been talking about this concept of celebrating those people who really bang the ClickFunnels drum, the people who show up, who help out, who clearly use ClickFunnels every day in the business. Not so much the people who just want to come in here and you know, post whatever they like and take the topic away from ClickFunnels. There should just be one focus in a ClickFunnels group, right? And that should be ClickFunnels.
Right.
And I think that's the principle that we all agree on.
Like, everybody here, you guys love ClickFunnels. This is why you're here. It's the group's name. And so the goal is to make it more centralized there. Now, by the way, that was Danny Walsh with Andy Ortega. Andy is on our team. He is spectacular. And you guys can see the entire post. The post is in the Facebook group. It's tagged as one of the first ones. So go and watch it. It's spectacular. And they describe what the ambassador program is. But as a brief recap, some of you beat the ClickFunnels drum a lot. We appreciate you. We would love to have you on here, but there's news going on. We're trying to figure out how often are we going to do this? What are we actually going to highlight? Maybe we'll put in segments. This is still a process. We're still building it up, and we love the feedback that you give. But we still want to highlight everybody. And so one thing that we're going to be doing moving forward is creating an ambassador program where we're going to be giving out badges and being able to allow people to be able to share our platform with them so that way they have a voice in what's going on in ClickFunnels. So you're going to be able to share, you're going to be able to have increased ability to share. You'll have badges awarded to you, and you will also, Danny talks about the potential of a show, particularly with ambassadors, where one ambassador gets to talk and everyone else gets to. So there's ideas coming out. If there's something that you want to see, let us know, because the ambassador program is going to be really, really cool. We just released our first batch of who you are. So you guys, you know who you are. We're so excited to have you here. Welcome to the community. And there's, just so you know, just because you're not an ambassador doesn't mean we don't want to hear from you. The goal of the ambassador program is to reward the people who are constantly giving. It's not a closed group. There's not only a certain number of people. If you want to be in there, continue to give, continue to comment. We are watching in the analytics deep. We're making sure that this is a positive community and growing that. So make sure you're continuing to do that. Let's go ahead and, Susan, are you okay with talking about an example of somebody who's doing just that really quick?
Yeah. Okay. So our next community spotlight is Ethan Sim. Ethan, look at those awards. He has had revenue of over $20 million. This is a post of him in the ClickFunnels group. And you can see there's like 1, 2, and then there's a number 3 that's on the screen right now. He is giving, this is such a long post. There is so much value in here. And he's not asking for people to come and work with him. He's not asking for anything at all. He just wanted to come and give back and share value. And that is what we, as if you're an ambassador now, or you're striving to become an ambassador, this is what you can be doing, is just showing up, serving without expecting anything in return. And so congratulations to Ethan for doing that, and all of their success as well. And Afreen, who is our community spotlight for a moment ago. These are the examples. These are the people to, if you want to aspire to higher up in the chain, higher up in the community, you want recognition, like this is what to do.
And it's all about giving. So Susan, somebody asked you about how to be able to be in that program. And you said it's just all about giving. It doesn't matter whether or not you've got the award on the wall. I'm going to be absolutely honest. It's all about giving what you've learned at any level. We're all in the same spectrum of growth. We're all growing in the same direction. Whatever lessons you learn, I can learn from. Please share.
Yeah.
Oh,
we are all here to like build each other up, right? We all want to see everyone have success. There's a lot of us that are in this community that are funnel builders. And so sometimes it might feel like we're all in competition with one another, but we're not. There are hundreds, millions of businesses around the world that all need our help. So there is plenty for all of us to help each other, build each other up.
Absolutely is. And we're finding better ways to be able to highlight those things, be able to bring them to you so that way you guys can see everything. Really quick, are you guys okay with jumping over to what's new? Let us know your comments. Let us know your ideas about the ambassador program, questions you may have, and let's talk about what's new. Okay, so next week, something's dropping. You may not have seen this, but this is a video that Russell put on his YouTube channel. This is on the ClickFunnels channel. This is Russell pretending to be Pedro, talking about challenge funnels and why it's so important. And then it flips, and Pedro is Russell Brunson. And he talks about why funnels are so important, how he wrote all of these books and why they're all so important. And they just kind of swap back and forth. It's just so much fun. There's things happening. And next week, Pedro gets to come to the ClickFunnels HQ office, and he is running the Challenge Secrets Masterclass. So it's challengesecretsmasterclass.com. You guys can go over there and go ahead and sign up. This is 100% free. VIP is available. And when you go inside, like it's going to be, this is a tell-all. Pedro has been ridiculously busy. I've been boxing him, and he's like, I'm really busy on the PowerPoint. And I'm like, I get it. Like you're getting it done. He is creating something of massive value. If you've never been a part of Pedro's challenges, Pedro has done challenges with the kings and queens of challenges, kings and queens of the online marketing space and beyond. This is somebody you're going to want to learn from. And this is the template that Russell uses and used when he launched ClickFunnels back in ClickFunnels 2.0 with the Your First Funnel Challenge. If you want to know how we built that, how we modeled it, what are some most important things that we did, Pedro is your man. Go ahead and sign up for that. It is going to be ridiculously valuable. Oh.
It's gonna be exciting. It's like the video that they did where they were swapping back and forth. It's like a Freaky Friday thing of like they're swapped bodies. It's so funny. Go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Anne said she signed up last night. Looking forward to it. Awesome, yes. Anne. Okay. All right. So next on our list, we're gonna just kind of wrap this up with something that you may have missed. You may have not caught it. It was not publicly. It wasn't. It's not marketing. So it was last week. I forgot which day, but we have Russell posted on the ClickFunnels YouTube channel.
It's his personal YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah. This tribute to Dave Woodward. And if you're so new that you don't know who Dave Woodward is, Dave Woodward, in relation to the ClickFunnels, was the CEO of ClickFunnels, and he passed away this past December. And this beautiful video that Russell and the team put together is just so touching. It's Russell talking about stories, about fun things that happened between him and Dave and just memories. And then towards the end of the video, Russell had the opportunity to speak at Dave's funeral. And so at the end of this video is him speaking at the funeral. He got special permission to be able to share that. So definitely go watch it. And I know, Ben, you have some thoughts on it as well.
Yeah, so I started working here in 2016. And working here in 2016, I got to be able to meet Dave. Dave was the biggest cheerleader for a long time. And every time Russell said, I don't know if I can take this step, he says it in a YouTube video, Dave would say, I'll take it. We'll take it together. And he pushed Russell forward in a lot of ways. We see the momentum that Russell has. We don't see the people who are supporting him. Dave gave openly. And he never stopped trying to grow. And there was I got really emotional watching it. So I was home with my family, and I watched it with my parents and my little sister. We just all watched it on the TV, and my parents were like, who is this person? And just, it was a beautiful, beautiful tribute. Spectacularly done. His family is absolutely wonderful. I love being able to rub shoulders with them again. If you guys ever meet any of the Woodwards, they are spectacular people. And they all have something of their dad in them. They all have that light, that desire to give, and that ability to be free of the fear of what would happen if. One thing that no one really knows about Dave, that we all know internally, Dave was somebody who came at you with a million ideas. What if, we could. I can't tell you how many were shot down. There were a lot, but he was there. He had the energy, he had the give, he had the drive, and he helped move things forward. So my friends, give openly, give large, give big. There is something beautiful about Dave's legacy that will forever live here. And it's going to live in funnel hackers that are willing to over-deliver in being present and being able to support one another and be able to make this into a movement that is bigger than just funnels or just being an entrepreneur. We're going to change lives, and there's something very spiritual and personal about that. And I know Susan and I both feel that. That's one of the reasons why Russell, when he came up with the idea of Funnel Hacker TV, tapped Susan and tapped me and said, there's a reason you guys need to be here. So my friends, live out loud. There's beauty there. And if you missed it, feel free to watch it. It is absolutely beautiful. And he changed ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels is forever going to be adjusted in its trajectory. By the way, some of you may have listened to the podcast that was released a little while ago. The video one got approval from family and all that stuff. So that way that's good to go. So that one took a little bit longer to get out, but thank you to Dave. Thank you to his family. Let's go make ClickFunnels amazing.
Yes. All right. Okay, that's all that we have for you today. Quick reminder, if you want to get notified the next time we go live, which is going to be Thursday, this exact same time, text FHTV to the number below, 208-231-3797, and we'll be back then. All right.
Awesome.
See you guys later.
See you guys.
My name is Russell Brunson, and I'm part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We don't rely on cash from venture capitalists to get started, and we don't even have goals to go public either. In fact, our motivation is the exact opposite. You see, we have products and services and things that we know change people's lives. But because we're fighting against the big brands, people with literally unlimited budgets, we have to do things differently. We have to do things smarter. We don't have financial safety nets because every test we take is with our own money. We have to be profitable from day number one. So how do we do that? How is that even possible? If you ask the MBAs or look in your college textbooks, they will tell you that what we are doing is impossible, yet it's happening every single day. And it's happening through an art and a science that we call funnel hacking. It's not really something that I can explain to you. It's something I have to show you. These stories are a glimpse of entrepreneurs just like you who have a dream and a vision who want to change the world in their own little way. I use the funnel hacking process to help make their dreams become a reality. Yes, we are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.